Do you know what this word means? Yonks. And what about this expression? Donkey's years. If you don't know what they mean, you might be thinking, what kind of word is that? And what kind of expression is that? And why should I know them? Surely they're not relevant for my vocabulary. Well, what if I told you British people actually use the word yonks and the expression donkey's years a lot? And it doesn't end there. We have so many weird words and expressions we use all the time. And if you don't know what they mean, you might find it challenging to keep up in conversations with Brits. But luckily, you've clicked on this video where I'll take you through 14 words and expressions we use constantly in conversational British English. But before we dive in, hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm a TESOL certified tutor with more than 4 years experience teaching students from all around the world. I was born and raised in a town just outside London, and today I'm here to help you level up your British English skills. So, let's get started. In this video, I'll do something a little bit different. I'll take you through a conversation between two mates where they'll use the 14 words and expressions I want to teach you. This will help contextualize and illustrate how British people would use these expressions and in which situations you're likely to hear them. So, let's say one of them is called Oliver, which we would probably shorten to Ollie, and the other guy is called Benjamin, which we would shorten to Ben. Now, before we dive into the conversation, keep in mind that the English you'll hear in this interaction is quite informal, so not entirely appropriate for formal contexts like the workplace. Hi Ben, how are you? I haven't seen you in yonks. I know, it's been donkey's years. Yeah, not too bad. How about you? All right, so here we have the word and expression we encountered at the beginning. Let's start with the word yonks. Yonks means a very long time. It's an informal way of saying something hasn't happened in ages. For example, I haven't been to the cinema in yonks. Now, let's look at donkey's years. This is also an expression that means a very long time. It's often used when talking about how long it's been since you've seen someone or done something. It's often said with a nostalgic tone. For example, we've been mates for donkey's years. Another similar expression you might hear is ages, as in, I haven't spoken to her in ages. Can't complain. What have you been up to recently? Same old, same old. How's your work been? Work's been mad. I'm knackered these days, to be honest. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's begin with same old, same old. This means nothing has really changed. Everything is just the usual. It's used when you don't have anything new or exciting to report. Now let's look at been mad. In British English, when we say something's been mad, we usually mean it's been very busy, hectic, or chaotic. For example, work's been mad lately. We've had so many deadlines. The third word is knackered. This means extremely tired or exhausted. It's very commonly used in the UK. For example, I didn't sleep well last night. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Just keep your head down and power through. Yeah, 100%. But now my weeks are jam-packed. I'm also following this new healthy diet, but I'm struggling to stick to it. At least I manage to train every day. Ah, fair play then. All right, let's break that down. Keep your head down means to stay focused and avoid drawing attention to yourself, especially when things are stressful or difficult. For example, things are stressful at work. I'm just trying to keep my head down. Jam-packed means completely full or very busy. You can use it to describe a full schedule or a crowded place. For example, my day is jam-packed with meetings. Stick to it means to continue doing something even when it's hard. It's often used when talking about habits or routines. For example, I'm trying to stick to my new exercise routine. Fair play is an informal expression to show respect or admiration for what someone has done. For example, you're going to the gym every day. Fair play. Are you coming to Lucy's party on Saturday? I'm not sure yet. I think I'll play it by ear. What about you? Oh, I'll definitely go. I've already got the booze. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to get hammered as I've got a football match the next day with the lads. Fair enough. All right, let's explain those ones. Play it by ear means to decide what to do depending on how things go at the time, rather than planning ahead. For example, we haven't set a plan for the weekend. We'll just play it by ear. Booze is an informal word for alcohol. For example, don't forget to bring some booze to the party. Get hammered means to get very drunk. It's very informal and often used among friends. For example, he got absolutely hammered at the wedding. Fair enough means that's reasonable or I understand. It's a very common way to acknowledge someone's point of view without necessarily agreeing. For example, I can't come tonight. I've got an early morning. Fair enough. There you have it. 14 British words and expressions Brits use all the time. Of course, there are many more words and expressions we use in everyday conversations. So let me know if you'd like me to do another video where I cover more. If you want more practical tips and real-life English expressions delivered straight to your inbox, then don't forget to subscribe to my free newsletter. The link is in the description. Also, follow me on TikTok and Instagram for some quick tips. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.